shitting me?
Hey, I'm Brett, and this is Are You Shitting Me? Something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities. Today's topic came in while I was doing absolutely nothing productive. And the moment I fell down this rabbit hole, I needed to know about it immediately. Because this story has everything. A legendary rock band, a billion-dollar pop star, a chart battle nobody saw coming, and one of the most badass power moves in the history of the music industry. Are you shitting me? No, I am not. So it's August 2019. Taylor Swift has just dropped Lover, her 9th studio album. It debuts at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 867,000 equivalent album units in its first week. 867,000. The woman is a machine, a cultural force, a one-person economy. Her fans, the Swifties, are absolutely locked in. The album is everywhere. It is the biggest debut of the year. Nobody is touching Taylor Swift. Nobody. Except a band that most of her fans apparently have never heard of. Tool is a progressive metal band from Los Angeles. They formed in 1990. They have 4 studio albums, all of which went platinum. 3 of them hit number 1 on the Billboard 200. They've won multiple Grammys, and they are, by any reasonable measure, one of the most successful and critically acclaimed rock bands in the planet. Awesome concert, by the way. They are also, and this part is key, legendarily stubborn. For most of their career, Tool refused to put their music on any streaming platforms. No Spotify, no Apple Music, no YouTube, nothing. While every other artist of the world was uploading their catalogs and fighting for streams, Tool said, nope. You want to hear our music? Buy it. Find a CD. Come to a show. For almost 25 years, while the entire music industry digitized around them, Tool stood in the corner with their arms crossed like the coolest kids at the party who refused to dance. Then, in August 2019, right before the release of their first new album in 13 years, Tool quietly uploaded their entire catalog to every streaming platform and digital storefront simultaneously. That's right, all of it, at once. And the internet absolutely lost its mind. Within days, Tool had all 5 of their albums in the top 20 of the Billboard 200 at the same time. Their back catalog flooded the streaming charts. They became the first band ever to fill the entire Rock Digital Songs Top 10 chart. All 10 spots by themselves. And then the new album dropped. Fear Inoculum, August 30th, 2019. The album they had been working on for 13 years. And just to be very on brand about it, the title track, the first single, was 10 minutes and 21 seconds long. 10 minutes. It became the longest song ever to chart on the Billboard Hot 100. Fear Inoculum debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 270,000 equivalent album units. And here's the thing that makes the story perfect. Taylor Swift's Lover fell from number 1 to number 2. Taylor Swift, with her army of devoted fans, her 4 exclusive Target CD variants, her merchandise bundles, her entire cultural apparatus, got dethroned by a band that had been refusing to exist on the internet for a quarter of a century. When Swifties started going after Tool online, because of course they did, Tool frontman Maynard Keenan responded on Twitter with exactly 2 hashtags, comedy first and always, and lighten up or jog on. Lighten up or jog on, I had to look it up. Apparently it's an expression, it's a British slang that tells people to not be so serious or stop being negative and basically go away if you can't. That's it. The whole response. No beef, no drama, no vibes, and the quiet confidence of a man who just knocked the biggest pop star on earth off the charts with a $45 CD and a 10-minute song. Tool did not need bundles. They did not need discount versions. They didn't need a streaming strategy. They just made music they believed in, held on until it was exactly what they wanted, and released it on their terms. And the world showed up. I love this story because it's proof that if what you're making is generally good, sometimes patience is the whole plan. Kind of like this podcast. Also, the fact that millions of people apparently just waited patiently for 13 years for a band that wouldn't even let them stream their old stuff. That says everything about what Tool means to their fans. Okay, that's what I learned while avoiding real responsibilities. I'm Brett, and this has been Are You Shitting Me? Cheers.
Here's something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities.